Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Perspective 254. The name is Agility Kesa, and today let's talk about Dr. William Ruto's multitude of stalled projects. The guy really loves launching projects, except when he's not launching projects. And now here's the thing: there's a lot of projects that he launched that have stalled under his administration over the last 2 years. And when I say a lot, I mean more than enough to build a strong case of failure on his part. The stalled projects are literally everywhere, like the political equivalent of a car broken down on the side of the road. Everybody knows something went wrong, but no one can really agree on who to blame for that failure. Let's start with the housing projects. The housing plan, whatever. The affordable housing program is like the ultimate coming soon sign that never really seems to come. Yes, there is a flicker of hope in places like Nakuru, where some 220 housing units in Bahati are actually, wait for it, 60% complete. Whoa, 60% in 2 years. Almost there, right? No, no, that is nothing when you realize that the program was supposed to be a lot faster and a lot further along at this point. And in other areas like Nyeri, it is like they took the phrase temporarily stopped and decided to make it permanently stopped because contractors had to adjust designs. So now they're at 2% complete in the housing project. Yes, 2%, really. That's like saying you started running a marathon, but then you only got as far as tying your shoes. You tied your shoes, and that's about it. And then, of course, we have the healthcare program. Take the Londiani Referral Hospital in Kericho County. Or don't, because you know what? It does not exist. This hospital was promised after a tragic road accident in the area, but here we are, 2 years later, and still no hospital. It's a ghost hospital, the political version of thoughts and prayers. The roads, on the other hand, oh, forget the roads, man. You think building roads will be one of the easiest things to complete. But apparently, that's too much to ask of Dr. Ruto's government. You know, roads like the Totsigor in Elgeyo Marakwet and the lonely Lainigashage road in Kiambu have been promised and repromised, but they remain about as complete as your New Year's resolution to eat healthier. And then there's, of course, the Muranga. The Muranga Kieni road had so many problems. It started work in 2019, but it stalled in 2020. And then Ruto came along in 2023 to relaunch it like it's some brand new idea. Except, whoops, part of the road is still impassable to this day because, torrential rains wrecked the road. It's like they forgot the whole check the weather part of the project planning. And then the rains did their thing. But wait, there is more to this story because we've also got projects that have been relaunched so many times that they should have their own IMDb page. The Githurai water supply is a good example. It was launched in 2020 and then again in 2023. And guess what? Still not finished. The Shamara Tanga to Rune Road first launched in 2017 and then again in 2019, 2021, and 2023. That is 4 different launches for one run. 4 for 1 run. Just pick a year actually and finish the run. Stop launching it and launching it and launching it. And then to add insult to injury, the Ruto administration secured a 40 billion Kenyan shilling loan from China to help unlock these stalled projects. But let's be real here. The only thing being unlocked are more excuses and more excuses. Sure, they say this loan will jumpstart projects in 15 counties. But if past performance is anything to go by, these counties will probably just get 40 billion worth of we are working on it. Relax, of course. And then there's, of course, agriculture. Farmers in Mount Kenya, the farmers in Mount Kenya are screaming for help with dairy, tea, and coffee production, which should be a no-brainer for investment. But no. Apparently, fixing potholes takes precedence over helping people who actually make money for the country. And You remember the squatters at the coast? Yeah, Ruto promised he's going to fix that too. Spoiler alert, he has not, of course. The plan here was to spend 1 billion shillings annually to buy disputed land for the squatters and settle these guys. And then what happened? No one knows. No one knows. There's money being set aside, but no one can say where it's actually going. It's like trying to solve a murder mystery, except the murder is your trust in the government. So here we are, 2 years into Dr. Ruto's administration, and Kenyans are left asking what happened to all the promises. When you look around, it's a lot of launched but unfinished projects all over the place. It's a bit like a kid who really got excited to open all his toys on Christmas morning, but never really actually got around to playing with any of them. Zimefunguliwa na ziko tu hapo. So what do we do? What do we learn from all this? It is simple. It is pretty simple. If you're going to start something, please, for the sake of God, finish it, because nothing is worse than living in a country filled with half-built roads, unfinished hospitals, and a population who's just sitting there saying, are we there yet? Because no, Kenya, we are not there yet. I don't know if we get there, but if we do, thank God. Cheers.